guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ashlee. Today, as you can guess by the title of this video, today it's going to be a vlog. I didn't get to do an intro when I did this vlog, so here's the intro now. Basically, this is going to be a vlog of my recovery from my rhinoseptoplasty, which I had in January of this year, so January 2019. This video is going to show you all the nitty-gritty details, so you are absolutely 100% prepared with what can happen if you go ahead and have a rhinoseptoplasty surgery. It is definitely not a scare tactic video whatsoever, but my recovery was not smooth sailing. I did have some issues with my recovery, and I want to be able to share that with you because a lot of the vlogs that I watched were all very happy and positive and not at all like my recovery. This is also my second rhinoseptoplasty, so I feel like I'm a bit of an old hand at the surgery and recovering. So if you want to see part one of this video, this is part two. Part one is all about my reasonings, why I ended up having a second rhinoplasty. So if you're watching this vlog now and want a little bit more of a background story, make sure you check out that video. I will leave it linked up in the cards and also down below if you wanted to check that out, as this one is literally just going to be on the recovery. This vlog is going to be long. Make sure you grab yourself a snack or a drink or something because it is going to be a long video. It's going to be detailed. I'm not shying away from anything. If you are after realistic what can happen if you go and have a rhinoseptoplasty, this video is for you. But this is my experience and my experience alone. I can't comment on what other people go through. This is just my experience. So let's just jump right into the vlog. If you are squirmish, sometimes there might be some squirmish videos in here, so I will try and give some warning, but a heads up now. So I look like a hot mess right now. It is day of surgery. It is 8th of January. It is almost 11 o'clock. My parents are on the way to come and pick me up, and they'll be taking me into the hospital. I need to be there for 11:45. I'm not sure when the actual operation is going to be, but I would assume quite soon after I get there, really, because it's meant to be like a 5.5 hour surgery, so I assume that the surgeon would want to be finishing up before 6 o'clock, so I imagine they'd get me through quite quickly. Yeah, I'd probably just leave the camera here because it like hardly has any battery, and I'll just film when I get back home and give you guys an update. But yeah, this is what we're looking at. This is pre-op. I'll zoom in so you have a good look. Excuse my big pimple I have on my nose as well. But yeah, this is what we're looking like. This is this side. Front on. And this side. And from underneath, which is a really attractive view. So you can see it goes this way, it's crooked. And I also have a bulging bit of cartilage at the bottom here. And then this is where that kind of sunken inness is happening, just in through here. So it's not so bad there, but you can definitely see it there. Yeah. Anyway, that's what we're looking like. I will film it when I get back. Because it's a later surgery, I'm going to be there overnight. So I'll just pick up the camera again when I get home. I doubt I'll be in the mood for vlogging after the surgery anyway. So yeah, Logan. This is our new cat, guys. I don't know if I've even shown you. Logan. Hey, say hi. Say hi to everyone. He is our little baby, and we love him. And he gets into everything. Logan. Hey. Hi. So yeah, I think that's everything that I had to tell you. I've just got like a little bag packed here. I've just got like, I'm going to put my laptop in it, phone, everything, but just got some kind of clothes in it, a little bag for my face wash and brush and toothbrush and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I guess I will see you tomorrow after the surgery. So sorry, I try to go without the drip pad because it's like really irritating my skin at the moment. So anyway, I've just got tissues, so just bear with me while I dug my nose. So yeah, I went in for the surgery, 11:45 I went in. I had to go and fill out some paperwork and make some payments and stuff. And then they take me into a little room. I found it was still with me at this point, where they asked a few questions, they take a few like of your vital signs and stuff, and then get changed into your sexy nightgown and some like compression stockings as well.
And yeah, that is basically what happens pre-op. Basically then I was only there for a really short time, so I was like not even 10 minutes and I was like already getting wheeled away, which was really quick. Then I went into this kind of like holding unit, I guess, where they just like wait until you're ready for your surgery. And they basically ask you all the same questions again, like who are you, what's your name, what have you done, yada yada yada. And they put your little nightcap, you put your little hairnet on. And then my anaesthetist actually came and got me, and he wheeled me into kind of, it's like attached to the theatre. So you have like the theatre, and then next to it is just like a, I don't know, waiting kind of room where they basically get you all ready. So my anaesthetist had chat to me. He was a really lovely guy, kind of really settled my nerves, told me everything that he was doing before he did it. Like put some straps on my arm to like get my veins working. I had to like pump my hand to get my veins popping up. They put my IV like drip thing in, so I had it on my arm here. So they put that in, which was painful, and it made me feel really gross because I'm kind of really freaked out by needles, but I just had to just suck it up really. So he put that in, and yeah, just continued talking to me. My surgeon came in and saw me as well, and we had a good chat, and she really settled my nerves, which was really nice. They're both really lovely and told me exactly what was going to happen, what I feel like when I woke up. I mean, I've been through this before, so I kind of already knew, but it was nice for them to reassure me as well. So he put a bit of this medicine into my cannula, which I guess is the same stuff that they put you to sleep with, but it was a really small amount, so it made me feel really kind of loopy and dozy. And then he wheeled me in. This is very vague memory. Like I think they wheeled me in then to the actual theatre, and then they asked me to kind of like shuffle onto like operating table. So they put the two beds up together, and I just kind of like wriggled over, which I barely remember doing at all. And then I don't remember anything after that. So next thing I know, I was waking up in my kind of room. It was all done. I know my throat was killing me. I never had an issue with my throat, maybe like being a little bit dry, but it was literally killing me. I felt like someone had gone through there and like hacked the shit out of my throat. It was so painful, like really dry. My nurse was really lovely. She was coming in and checking on me every couple of hours to give me my pain medication, which was just Panadol. My rib did start to hurt at that point, so I knew that they'd taken some of my rib for my nose, which I knew was going to happen anyway, but there was a slight possibility that she wouldn't have to, but I kind of assumed that she would. So by that point I knew that she'd taken it because my rib was really hurting. Other than that, I kind of had an alright night's sleep. The people next to me, I mean, they're probably going through some really tough shit, but like, fuck, they were wailing. I could not get a wink. Like, I tried to get as much sleep as I could, but like, they were just like yelling out all night. I was like, oh, just be quiet. I just tried to sleep. But anyway, morning came around and I was feeling pretty good. My breakfast came and I couldn't really like reach to grab it because it was like on the tray. I couldn't really grab it with this arm because my rib was hurting so much, so I didn't really get much breakfast just because like I couldn't reach it. And I didn't want to bug the nurses because they were dealing with the two other people who were screaming all night. They were dealing with them, so I think something was going down, so I didn't want to bug them. So my surgeon actually came in and visited me, which was, she didn't come in last time I had this done, so she came in, we had a chat. She was like, look, you're looking really good, everything looks really good, I'm really happy with how everything went. Confirmed that we had to take some of my rib cartilage, which was fine. So then she basically told me, look, you look great, to get out of here quicker, you know, look like you're ready to go, so like get changed and everything, because they tend to get you out quicker if you look like you're ready to go. So I was like, sweet. The nurse came in, she helped me out of bed, and I got dressed. I went to the toilet and everything was fine. So then once I was dressed, I was just brushing my hair out and everything. I went to my phone just to call my dad to tell him, because they only live, my mum and dad only live like 20 minutes away from the hospital, so they could get here quite quickly. So I didn't want them waiting around too long. So they said, look, you be checked out before 10 o'clock. So I said, if you get here by like 9:30 or something, we can get going. Nick wasn't going to be home from work yet, so they was going to drop me home and stay with me till Nick got home. But I literally got off the phone with my dad and I was like, looked at they'd taken my breakfast away, and I started to get like what I thought was just like hunger. You know, you get nauseous when you don't eat enough. Well, I get it in the morning. So I didn't have any breakfast left because I'd taken the breakfast. So I was just about to text my dad to say like, on your way, can you please bring me like a muesli bar or something to eat in the car, because I'm feeling really hungry. I all of a sudden started to feel really nauseous, like really nauseous, and I was like, look, you cannot vomit, like you cannot vomit, because when I vomit, I don't know about anyone else, but when I vomit it comes out through my nose. And I was like, I can't deal with having to clean vomit out of my nose, like that is just like, I can't deal with that. So I was like, you know what, just had to breathe through it. Normally if I would ever feel that nauseous, I'd just kind of like let it happen, because I know you feel way better afterwards, but I was like, I cannot vomit, like that's just not happening. So I just like literally like just really breathe through it and like just really meditate and be like, you're not vomiting today, you're not vomiting today. But in doing that, I had to go to the bathroom because I started to get really hot, and I sat down. They had like one of those little chairs like that you can, that like in the shower, so like I sat on one of those, and I just feel myself sweaty. Like I have never sweated that much in my entire life. Like I find like I'm sweaty when I play sport. I sweat a lot in my head, and I'm like a sweaty person in general, but like holy shit, this was like next level. It was literally like just sitting there, just beating up, rolling down my face, all down the back of my neck. My stomach was saturated, my whole entire shirt was saturated. It was a grey shirt so you could see everything, completely soaked through. And I was like, holy shit, this isn't normal. Like I was like, I think I'm gonna like faint. I think I'm gonna faint. So luckily I was in the bathroom and they had the buzzer there, so I like buzzed, and a few minutes went by and I just buzzed again because I was like, holy shit guys, like I'm gonna pass out if someone doesn't come like right now. Sorry, I just keep swallowing. Yeah, so I was like, holy shit, if someone doesn't come right now, I'm gonna pass out. So I buzzed again, and then one of the nurses came in, she's like, whoa, honey, you don't look too good. I was like, I feel really nauseous. She's like, your why does it go? So you're sweating so badly. I was like, yeah, no duh, I'm like pouring with sweat. So she called for some other nurses to come in, and they came in with some cold towels. They just like smothered me in cold towels to get my temperature down, because I took a temperature reading, and it was like up to, it was like 39.6, which is really high. 39.6 degrees, which is really high. So yeah, I was feeling really bad right then, and then my nurse was like, okay, well, I started to feel a little bit better, but I actually started to feel like I was actually gonna like this, so I'm just gonna say, I felt like I was gonna poo everywhere. Like I just felt like it was almost like a gastro symptom. Like I felt like I was gonna vomit but like shit myself at the same time. It was awful. It was awful. So I like, the nurse was like, okay, well we have to get you back to your bed, and I was like, I can't go back to my bed, I'm gonna like poo myself, like I have to sit in the toilet. She's like, well if you pass out the toilet, like I can't get you off. Like I was like, well I can't poo in front of her. So she's like, we could get a bedpan. I was like, I'm not pooing in a bedpan, like it's gonna be like a diarrhea explosion. So I ended up going back to the bed anyway, and nothing happened. And just for too much information again, I like haven't done a poo since before the surgery, so that's like, this is the third day, so I mean second day, so that's not great. I'm feeling very bloated in that department, but I guess it is what it is. Just trying to have some coffee and hopefully that'll kickstart things. But yeah, that was that. And after they got me into bed, I started to really start to shiver because I had all the cold towels on me. Took my temperature again, I was down to like 36, so they're like, oh, we're gonna warm it back up again now. So they ended up bringing me like a warm towel, like a warm bed sheet. They wrapped me up like a little cocoon with that, and then they just kept on taking my temperature. I had like lots of different nurses come in and check on me, like different doctors asking me how I was feeling. They really wanted to get some antibiotics into me. I think they thought that it could have been like the start of an infection, so they rushed the antibiotics to me. They were like wanting to put in another one of these, and I was like, nah, just give it to me orally, like I can swallow a pill, like I don't want to have another one of these in. So yeah, once that kind of all went down, I just had to like call my parents and say like, look, I had like a real big turn, like don't come and get me. I didn't want them coming in and getting me because I was literally just gonna go sleep. So I basically slept the whole day. They had people monitoring me until about 5 o'clock, because my doctor actually came and saw me not long after I had it. I think they called her. We had a chat, and she was like, look, don't worry, like we'll get you out of here. She was really comforting and reassuring. I think that I just got up and got moving too quickly. Like I think that's what had happened. I've never been under surgery for like that long before. Like 6 hours is quite long. This is my first surgery when I had it done was only a couple of hours, so I think I just got up and moving way too quick. I also, when I was in there, I coughed up a huge blood, like not a blood clot, but a huge blood like golly, if you know, like a big blood booger thing, which came out of my lungs, which was obviously not great. And I've actually been coughing them up all today as well. Like I've got to, and it actually really hurts. Fuck, it hurts to cough because of my rib. It's so painful to cough and like move. If I move in the wrong direction, it's like death. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm up today. Yesterday I had like really shallow breathing because I could like, you know what you can like feel when you've got like a really bad chest infection and you can like feel the phlegm in your chest like gurgling, and you know if you have to cough, you know you have to cough to get it out. But I really didn't want to cough because my ribs were hurting so much, so I was really doing shallow breaths. So today I have just been trying to do a lot more deeper breathing to clear everything out. It's really painful to cough, like super painful. I get really bad dizzy spells. I feel like I might pass out because it's so painful when I cough. But I really need to get this junk out of my throat because I think it's what's making, like, I feel way better this afternoon. This is like my third time filming this portion of the video because I can't tell, really just really shocking. So, but some really top tips if you're going to go get the surgery done. Make sure you pick yourself up some straws. These are just like reusable straws. I think they're like a couple of bucks from Kmart. My friend actually got them for me for Christmas, and they have been so handy because when I go to drink stuff, like I can't like feel my lip, like I can't actually like lift it. So drinking out of a cup is really difficult. So I definitely recommend getting some straws. I have been loving butter menthols at the moment because my throat had been so sore. So Nick went and got me some butter menthols, which is so good. They really helped my throat today. Drinking lots and lots of water. I've had a few Panadols today, but nothing crazy. I take Tarjan, which is a stronger dose of medication at night time. I've been really focusing on cleaning my nose out with the Flow nasal rinse. I know that like the more you clean it, the better it heals, and the more junk you get out of it, the better you feel. So because I should have started that yesterday, but because I was in hospital all day, the nurses didn't give it to me because I was pretty much asleep all day. So I've been really diligent on that, like trying to do it like every 4 hours or every couple of hours, just like redoing it because I feel so much better after I get done. It's horrible while I'm doing it, but once I've done it, I start to feel a lot better. So I've just really been on top of that. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now. I had an issue this morning when I was in bed because Nick is a personal trainer, so he like typically will leave for work at like get up for work at 4:30, and then he's back again at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Then I'll have the middle of the day off, and then he'll have to go back to work at like 4 and do like 4 till 8. So I got up with him and like heated up the kettle to do a nasal rinse and stuff, and I had one of my antibiotics as well. So I stayed up, he left, and I went back to bed. I think about 6:30. I went back to bed and I woke up. He was coming home at 8, like a bit after 8, like 8:20, and I woke up at 8 and I was like, God, I busted into the toilet, but I couldn't pull myself out of bed. Like this is just kind of where I've been sleeping, just here, propped up on pillows. But I literally could not pull myself out of bed. I felt so weak this morning. So I was just like sitting in bed, waiting for him in our apartment. I could like hear his car because his car is quite loud. So at 8:20 I hear his car coming around the corner. I'm like, fuck yes, like get upstairs. So he got upstairs. I was like, Nick. He's like, how are you feeling? Comes in. I'm just like, get me out of bed. I need to pee so bad. So to wrap my arms around him and he pulled me out of bed, and waddled quickly over to the toilet and went to the toilet because I was just busting. Like I said, I've already tried to film this video a couple times today. First time I was making absolutely no sense. Second time, still making no sense. So I'm hoping I'm making a bit more sense today. I'm sorry that I sound really blocked up. Just what it is what it is. I'll see if I can show you my stitches without flashing you my boob. I don't know if I managed to do that last time, so I'm looking, hang on. I don't think you can see my nipple, but we'll see. Yeah, so that's what we're looking like. Sorry, I'm looking so bloated and things because I haven't done a poo yet still, so that's what we're looking like. That's where the incision is underneath for my rib cut, like my rib thing, which is now up my nose, which is weird. And yeah, this is what we're looking like up close. Tip of my nose is looking really bruised. I haven't really got any bruising around my face. These red marks here are from the tape, because I have like the little, it's like gauze. So you put under your nose and you tape it onto your face here to stop the drips, but I've just given myself a break because my cheeks are getting really irritated by the tape, so I'm going to try and do it a bit lower next time. just take off a bit of the adhesive. But yeah, that's what we're looking like. That's what underneath is looking like. This is such an attractive angle. I can't really feel or move my lips too much. I've just been really good about putting lip balm on them. I feel like a whole layer of skin's come off them since. But they feel really smooth now. They're really rough and gross before. So yeah, so far I feel like this surgery has been worse than the first one, mainly because of my rib. My rib has just been so bloody painful. Like they said, oh, this feels like a muscle ache. It does not feel like a muscle ache. I have a pretty low pain threshold, so for some people it probably does. But I have a little rib and this does not feel like muscle pain. Like it's really sore if you move the wrong way. Fuck me, it hurts so bad. Like to the point where I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna pass out. Like I get that wave of like heat and nausea come up if I move too quickly. So I was like, surely that's like not normal, right? So I don't know, I'm just taking it really, really slow. Not really pushing myself. My surgeon called me today and was like, you know, it'd be really good if you could get out because it's raining really dreary here today. She's like, it'd be really good if you could like get out and go for a walk in between the rain. I was like, yeah, okay. I'm like not going out. Like I've just been doing tiny laps around my apartment just to keep moving because I don't want to sit in bed all day. Other than that, I couldn't imagine going outside. I still feel like shit. So, oh, my nose is it's making bubbling noises. It's really off-putting. Anyway, that's where we're at. This is day. So the second day after surgery. I guess I'll just check back in with you tomorrow. We'll see how we're feeling. So far medication has just kind of been like Panadol every 4 to 6 hours. And then at night time I just take the Tarjan just to like really help my rib when I'm laying in bed. I'm still sitting upright just because she said I can lay down, but I just feel like so much stuff goes to the back of my throat. My throat just like cannot handle it right now. So still sitting upright with the gauze underneath to catch any drips during the night. But yeah, other than that, my nose, it just feels really congested, which is to be expected. Literally, I get like the tiniest little bit of air up there. It's feeling a bit itchy actually as well. But yeah, this is all stuff that I like remember from last time, so I knew it was going to feel like this, but it still doesn't make it any better. I'm just looking a little bit puffy as well. Like I think I've just got a little bit of swelling around my eyes. I just feel a bit large. My skin as well has been super oily. I can't really wash it. Same with my hair. Can't wash my hair because I can't get this wet. So I'm gonna try and get Nick to help me in the shower tonight just to like rinse my hair through, just to comb it because it's like a bird's nest in the back at the moment. And yeah, I've just been using just kind of like my toner to just clean up my face and kind of get rid of the excess oil and stuff, but it is what it is. I don't really give a shit. So yeah, anyway, that's where we're at. I guess I will check in with you tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's now day 3 post surgery, so it's Friday the 11th. Today has been a pretty mediocre average day. I haven't really done anything. I've just been at home. I had a pretty crappy night's sleep last night. I woke up at about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock-ish. I just had really bad stomach pains. Update as well, like, sorry, this is probably TMI, but it's real, it's what's going on. I still haven't gone and done a poo yet. Like, I'm still just like, haven't pooed. So, it's just making me feel a bit uncomfortable, like a sore stomach and that. So, I woke up around 2 o'clock. I just walked around the apartment, hopefully try and like get things start moving and stuff, but it didn't really help. I ended up going back to bed again about 3 in the morning, and then Nick got up for work at about 5:30, and then I got up with him and just like started boiling the water for my nasal rinse, because I find like if I do that in the morning, it really helps to clear out the congestion that I get from like overnight. So yeah, that was this morning. I just kind of went back to bed again after that, till about, I think it was like 8 o'clock or something in the morning, and then just bummed around here, so watched a few movies and everything. I started to get really tired again about lunchtime because I had like such a disruptive sleep last night, so I had a nap and I slept till about 2 o'clock or so. So that was a nice little nap. I haven't had any of the gauze like under my nose today or taped to my face, because I really wanted to give my cheeks a little bit of a rest because I was getting such irritation from that. I wore it last night just because I didn't want to have to be like woken up by bits dripping down. So I'll probably do the same tonight and wear that tonight. But during the day it's fine. As far as pain medication, I had a bit of Panadol this morning and then that's been it. I haven't had any pain relief or pain medication at all today, which has been fine. I think I am meant to start just like walking around a bit, but I just like really cannot be bothered. It's been so dreary and rainy outside, like I could not think of anything worse than going out in the rain feeling like this. So yeah, I haven't gone out at all. So we're looking like we're still looking very swollen. Tip of my nose is actually looking a bit bruised. I don't know if you guys can tell, but flow's been going really well. I've actually been getting a lot out of my nose. Like a lot of junk's been coming out, which is good. It makes me feel a lot better, less congested, although I'm still feeling really congested. My ribs are going okay. If I cough, it still hurts really, really bad, so I really try not to cough too hard because it really kills. But other than that, rib feels fine. I just got out of the shower and just got changed into my pyjamas. I've just been wearing my pyjamas all day, really. So I just had a shower. Nick came and helped me last night to have a shower. He washed my hair for me, which was really good. I just chucked it back up in a bun. But it's clean now, so it feels a lot better. Sorry, I just had to get a bun of menthol. My throat was like feeling really dry, so I've got menthol in it at the moment. Yeah, my sister came around this afternoon with my niece, little baby Addison, so that was nice to see her. She dropped off some pear puree for me. Apparently pears are meant to really help with feeling a bit blocked up, so hopefully that'll help to get my bowels moving, make me feel a little bit better. So I've just been resting, really. A really lazy day. This is what my rib, I don't know if you see, this is what my rib is looking like at the moment. So it's all looking well and fine. No dramas. I'm definitely still looking really fat though, which I'm not liking. My face is looking quite swollen still as well. That's just my lozenge in there, but I'm still looking really puffy. Like even just up in my forehead, if I like touch it, I just feel like there's fluid under there. Like it's the weirdest thing. I know the walking is meant to help with that, but I cannot be asked to go out and walk in the rain. Like I just can't. So this is where I've been. I do remember from last time I had the surgery, day 3 was like the turning point. Like I started to feel like a lot better after day 3, so I'm hoping that this is kind of like the worst of it and that this congestion will start to like ease up a little bit. I know that made such a difference once the splits were gone and all of that's like relieved and gone away, but I do know that I do remember feeling better after the 3rd day after the operation last time. So yeah, fingers crossed it feels better. I might see if some of my friends are around, I might come and visit me. So yeah, very uneventful day, but yeah, that's where we're at. Here's my little boy, he's just been, oh, where is he? Little boy's just been sleeping with me all day. Aren't you? You've been a good boy. Hello. He likes to bite me still, he's still such a kitten. Oh, that's so tasty. Really lick me. Anyway, so yeah, that's my check-in for today. I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, how's it going? Today is Saturday the 12th of January and today has been a really good day. I'm definitely feeling better today, so like noticeably better than yesterday. My congestion's gone down, like I feel like so much. I'm actually getting a little bit of airflow, like up and in out my nose now, which is really, really good. Just makes you feel way less like heavy and stuffy. I haven't really done anything again today, which I have absolutely been loving. I love just like having nothing to do, nowhere to go. I can just sit at home in my pajamas like all day, watch a movie, have a nap, play with my cat. Like I'm loving it. I did wake up early again around 5:30, 6 o'clock again just to do my nasal rinse. I just tend to get up around that time at the moment. So I got up and did that and I stayed up for a little while, probably until about 8 o'clock, and then I went back to sleep again till about 11:30 when Nick got back home from work. So yeah, that was a good little nap, and then basically I've just been walking around the place like watching movies. We watched Tomb Raider, which was awesome, and now we're just about to start getting ready for dinner. It's about 6 o'clock now, but I just thought I would check on a face mask as well just to treat my skin, because my skin is looking a little bit oily and pimply at the moment. So I haven't been able to get in there and give it a really good wash, so I just wanted to put like a clarifying mask on at the moment. But yeah, last night I slept with just the 2 pillows, which was really nice. I did sleep on my back though, because I'm like a stomach sleeper and I didn't want to have my head buried into the pillow, so I just slept on my back. But other than that, the sleep last night was really good. My cat though did step on my stitches on my rib, which was like, oh my god, it hurt so bad. Oh, so bad. Like knocked the wind out of me. So that wasn't great, and he got locked out of the room because of it. But yeah, besides that, last night's sleep was pretty good. And yeah, just been bumming around today, which is awesome. The swelling has gone down heaps. I don't know if you can see, but like sort of the bandages are starting to kind of like pop off and get like roomy around here. Around here is definitely loosening up a lot as well. And like I said, I'm actually getting like oxygen up my nose, which is really nice. I'm like only a little bit, but just feels so much better than being like completely blocked. My rib is still hurting like when I cough. It's semi-alright when I'm just like walking around the house and just like sitting up and stuff. Like it's a little bit tender, but it's alright. I haven't really had like any painkillers for it at all, but yeah, it's still when I cough, that really sharp pain if I cough. So that's where I'm at with the rib. Other than that, I'm like feeling a lot more like myself, which is good. So tomorrow is just probably another bludge day. But then on Monday is splint and plaster removal, so I'm like, I'm so excited to get it all taken off, and I just feel like so much better once it's all off. So yeah, I'll be hanging out for Monday. Oh, and an update as well, I pooped, which is I feel so much better. Like just my stomach is like gone down like half the size, and I just don't have any like tummy pains at all anymore, which is awesome. So yay! Anyone suffering from constipation or blockages due to surgeries, get some pureed pear, like work to treat. So thanks Nat for getting that for me. I guess that's all I really need to check in with you. Like I said, I haven't done anything and I just don't want to go out. Like I'm embarrassed to go out with this on, but I just can't be bothered. And I actually really like having nothing to do at home and just sitting around and like watching movies and reading and just like having naps. Like I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm actually very much a homebody, so this is like heaven for me at the moment. So tonight I think I will just like wash my hair because it's getting a bit greasy again. We'll take this mask off, make dinner, and then yeah, that'll be a night. But yeah, this is Saturday and we are looking good. Bye. Hey guys, how's it going? Today it is Sunday the 13th of January and today has been an awesome day. I'm really starting to feel a lot more like myself. I'm still very blocked up and congested, but yeah, other than that, today has been a really good day. I just bummed around the house again. So we watched the Black Panther, which is awesome. I love Marvel movies, and then just chilled out, and I've actually become really obsessed with Marie Kondo. I don't know if any of you have watched her like Netflix series. She's like a professional tidier. She's like this little Japanese lady. She's so cute. I'm like, damn, I really want to get into like cleaning and tidying my house. So maybe in the week that I've got left just before I go back to work, maybe I'll get onto that. But seriously, she's been like my go-to of what I'm watching at the moment. I just got back actually from dinner with my parents. We went there for dinner tonight, so a roast dinner. It's really nice to get out of the house. I haven't been like out of the apartment pretty much since I got back from my surgery, so it was really nice to go out and see them. Just get a bit of fresh air, went out in the backyard and stuff, so that was really nice. And yeah, like we're back now. It's just about 8 o'clock. So I'm just going to watch a little bit more of Marie Kondo Netflix series and then probably call it a night. But yeah, today's been really good. I'm getting a lot more air up my nose at the moment, so that's really good. Swelling has gone down again. I'm getting a little bit more lifting happening in the bandages here. A lot more of it's kind of peeling off at the sides here. My face though, where I got irritated from having the tape on my skin here, it like peeled today. I was using my little facial razor just to clean up any of my peach fuzz, and it literally was just like peeling off a layer of my skin, and not only just there, but like in between my brows, like on my chin, like skin was just peeling off. And I don't know whether it's because I haven't like used my proper skincare, which exfoliates my skin, and this is just like a whole lot of like built up like dead skin on myself at the moment. So I don't know, but I got that all off my skin today as well, which I look a little bit shiny at the moment. I just put like a hell ton of moisturizer on because my skin was feeling a bit parched after getting all of that skin off. But yes, tomorrow, Monday at 11:45, I am getting my splint and also cast taken off, which will be awesome. I will hopefully bring you guys along, definitely in the car, but I don't know if I'll be able to film it. I'm going to try and see if I can get Nick to film it. I just don't know whether the doctor's surgery like allows it and stuff. So if we can, we'll definitely film it. If not, I'll show you like before and afters. I'm sure you guys have all seen people get their splits taken out and things like that, but I just want to have it for my records as well. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm going to have one of my friends come over to come and see me. She's actually having a similar surgery done on the 21st of this month. So hers is for a deviated septum, and also she suffers from a lot of sinus infections and things. So I think they're going to do the turbinates, burning out basically all your sinuses, and through here they shove an electric current, which is what I had done, up into those up into those passages to burn them out, to make them bigger, so it stops them from getting so like swollen and irritated when you have like allergies or when you have a cold and things like that. So I think she's having that surgery done, so I'll have a bunch of things to give to her, like the gauze for my like nasal drip thing, she'll need that. And also, so when Nick got me my butter menthols, I've only gone through a packet and he got me like one of those 4-packs, so I'll probably give the rest of them to her so she has them as well. And I'll also just have a chat to her about what was really good, like straws and things like that. She doesn't need any of her rib taken out for this one, so hers is pretty straightforward. But yeah, it'd be good to see her and have a chat about everything. So like I said, I'll hopefully bring you guys along for that, so we can experience it together. Again, sorry about the lighting, I'm just doing this at like 8 o'clock at night, so it's pretty dark outside at the moment, so I've just got like my room lights on at the moment. But yeah, that's what we're looking like. As I said, we're definitely not looking as swollen. I don't know how well this will focus. This is what my incision's looking like. I've tried to keep it quite clean. Yeah, that's what we're looking like. So yeah, I guess I'll just see you tomorrow morning when we get all of this taken off. I cannot wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be so good. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Guys, so it is Monday the 14th of January and Nick is here. He's driving me to my doctor's appointment to have my splits out and my cast off. I think I've decided that I'm not going to bring the camera in. I think it might be a little bit weird, and I don't know, I'm just not vibing with getting it filmed at the minute, so excuse me?
What? Am I supposed to stop laughing?
That was like the loudest. Oh, my face looks so fucked. Anyway, yeah, I'm just not really feeling having it filmed, so I'll just see you guys after when everything's taken off. But basically, from what I remember from last time, she basically just gets some little scissors and she cuts the stitches that hold the splints up. Splints are the plastic things that look like little dorsal fins, and yeah, they're just like shoved up either side of my septum. So she'll cut them out and pull them out, and then it'll be pretty gross, sluggy, kind of looking like covered in a little bit of blood and snot. So pull those out of both sides of the nose, and then I lay down on the table and she cuts and pulls out the stitches that are underneath my nose, which is holding that incision closed. I would assume as well at that stage she would then cut the stitches and take the stitches out that are in where my ribs are at the moment. So yeah, hang on, I'm just going to stop, someone's going to see me filming. So embarrassing. Anyway, so yeah, I will pick up the camera again once we are done at the doctor's and I'll show you everything. But yeah, this is what we're looking like. I put Vaseline on the bottom of my nose here, which is what she asked to do. I think it just means that the stitches won't have so much of a tugging sensation because they're covered in Vaseline, so I'll just kind of like slip through. So that's why that's on there at the moment. I'm actually still a little bit drippy out of this nose as well. But yeah, that's what we're looking like. Swelling is still going down, as you can see here. There's just like more of that bandage showing. My skin has still been like super oily. Well, my skin's still been like super oily, so I'm like really looking forward to getting home and just washing my face. My friend is going to come over and see me this afternoon, so that'll be nice. We might end up going to the shops just so might end up going to the shops just so we can get out of the house and so this one can have a nap, because he's missing out on his napping time right now because he's been at work very early, but he's taking me to do my doctor's appointment with me because he's so nice, isn't she? So nice. Anyway, yeah, I guess I will see you when everything is off and out. Yay! You really need to pee, do you? You really need to pee. So we are back in the car. Wow, that was an ordeal. Holy moly, getting those stitches out of my ribs. Oh man, if you were getting your cartilage taken out for your rhinoplasty, the rib stitches, getting them removed, fuck, they're painful. Holy crap. I was literally just like, if it had just been me there and not a doctor doing that, I would have been like screaming the house down. I was like wriggling my toes and like making little like noises the entire time. It was so painful. But they're all out. She said everything looked really, why am I not in focus? She said everything looks really good and clean. So she took all the stitches out and she just put on like another dressing, and that dressing's to stay in for, well, basically will stay on until it falls off. So she says about a week. And yeah, everything for the nose was fine. Splints came out fine. She said I'm a little bit red on the inside here, so she's gonna get me some like, so I've got a script to get some like special cream to help that heal. Whoa, bumpy. Whoa. Other than that, everything's looking good. I am still like really swollen, as you can see, especially through this side here, because that's where they put like the most of the cartilage. But yeah, I can breathe. It's so good, so good. So yeah, I think we're just gonna head home now. I might give my friend a call and we might pop into our local like shopping centre, just because I have to get a script filled now, just to get another course of antibiotics and some that special cream for my nose. So yeah, we'll probably go and do that and give this one a bit of time to go and have his nap.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I will check in with you maybe a little bit later today, once I've had a chance to wash my face. Oh my god, I cannot wait to wash my face. So once I've had a chance to wash my face and get all this yellow off, a bit easier to kind of see what's going on. Receptionist there, she was really surprised with how like little swollen, like how she didn't believe I was that swollen, but I was like, I feel really swollen. But anyway, looks really straight. I'm really happy with it. Yeah, anyway, we'll check in a little bit later today. Bye! Hey guys, so it's Tuesday the 15th of January and we're just on the way to the shops. We are going to go see Aquaman today, just to get out of the house. It's really hot. We were going to go into like Sydney City, but it's just too hot today and I wasn't really feeling up for going all the way in. So yeah, we're going to go see Aquaman and just get out of the house. It is very warm today. It's going to be like 33 degrees, so good time to go and sit in a nice cool cinema. But yeah, this is what the nose is looking like today. It's still really swollen. The doctor gave me some prescription for some ointment to put on the insides of my nostrils here. There's a bit of scabbing. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but a bit of scabbing just on the insides of the nostril, which I think she was mildly concerned about. So she's given me some bacterial like ointment to put on the insides of my nostrils, just to help make sure there's no infection or anything like that. So yeah, I've just been putting that on, but it's just making my nose a bit like watery and a bit like snotty. So I've made sure to bring some tissues along with me to the movies, because I know it's just going to be dripping the entire way through. Another downside of going and seeing the movie when you've got recovering from a rhinoplasty is that I can't wear my glasses, so we're going to have to sit really close to the screen so I can actually see something. But yeah, it's nice to get out and I'm feeling pretty good. I was a bit like, got a wave of feeling a bit sick this morning. I think I just got like really hot. When I get really hot, I start to feel a bit like dizzy and things like that. So yeah, it's a bit strange, but anyway, that's why we decided to go see the movie. But yes, we're on our way to see Aquaman. Yay! Hey guys, so I'm sorry, I forgot I never checked back in. It's now 10:30, so I'm gonna head off to bed now. I've got to get up and take Logan to the vet. He's gonna get dissected tomorrow, so the poor little thing's gonna be in a world of pain, but has to be done. We just ended up going and, like I said, watching Aquaman, which was really cool, and then we actually came back and we ended up watching Justice League this afternoon. So we've had a very DC afternoon. But yeah, I'm gonna head off to bed now. Nose is feeling okay. I've got some like crusties happening up the top here, and if you can kind of, the camera's not liking to focus in this light. There's some crusties kind of happening up in my nostrils at the moment, which are not, which I don't know what they are. They're just like real crusty, but anyway. Hopefully that'll go down with the ointment. I've got to apply the ointment still. But yeah, today's been pretty good. Haven't had really any issues. I got a little bit kind of dizzy when I was walking up to the cinemas, up to the shops, because it was really hot. It's really hot today. So I think heat's really affecting me at the moment. Whenever it gets really hot, I just tend to get a little bit kind of nauseous and a little bit too like dizzy kind of feeling. So hopefully that will pass soon. I don't even know if I've shown you an update on my ribs either since I got the stitches out. So that's what we're looking like at the moment. Obviously the stitches are all out, and she's just placed this kind of waterproof band-aid over it to kind of keep the skin like together to help minimize scarring and things like that. But I will get onto the bio oil as soon as that falls off, which she said it would be done in about a week. So this actually might be one of the last check-ins. I might do a kind of last one tomorrow morning as a final kind of vlog for this, because I think that now I just don't feel like there's going to be that many changes now that everything's off. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday the 16th of January in the afternoon. It is about almost 11 o'clock at night. And yeah, today has been another good day. My nose is looking pretty good, still really swollen on the tip as you can see. My little scabs on the inside of my nose seem to be clearing up quite well. My ribs are actually still quite sore at the moment, but I mean nothing that I'm going to take a painkiller for, it's bearable. But I'm still having to be careful getting in and out of bed. So I got my retainer and I'm just about to go to bed actually. So I think this will be the last of the vlogging at the moment. I think I mentioned that in my last little clip. I don't think we're going to see much notice. But yeah, this is what we're looking like. We're still really straight. We're still really straight. And then this is the other side as well. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's definitely an ordeal to go through, but I can breathe, which is really great. I am very impressed, and again, it's only going to get better as the swelling goes down. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys in about a week's time when I go back for my next appointment with the doctors. Bye.
So we're in a bit of a different setup since the last clip, and it is quite a few weeks since the last clip as well. Today's date is the 30th of October, so it has been a fair while since my last check-in with you. I think I left you just before one of my last check-ins with the doctor, and to be honest, I didn't really feel like I had anything to report. It was still kind of swollen, my breathing was really good, and everything was kind of just a waiting game really. I feel like my nose has changed significantly since the last clip, which hopefully you can tell. So I thought I would do a check-in now. I am able to kind of move my nose now and touch it. It's not super painful. Before now, if I would like smack it or something like that, it would really hurt. But now I can kind of move it and touch it and it's not super sore. I definitely feel though if I like smacked it or something like that, it would definitely still be sore. So just to keep that in mind as well. Breathing has been fine. I've not had any further difficulty breathing at all. Everything's getting up there. Everything's coming out. I'm sleeping with my mouth closed again, which is great. One thing that I have noticed since getting this operation though, and I'm not sure what it is about, maybe where the nose was kind of cut in through here, but I've started to get like a little line across under my nose here, which I didn't have before, like when I smile. So I don't know if you guys can see, but when I smile, I get this line happening like under here, which that's new, not something that I'm concerned with at all, but again, that's something to note. This is what my side profile is looking like here. So I'm really happy with it. The swelling's gone down enough that I'm not conscious of it at all. It probably still has a little bit, like maybe 10% of swelling to go down, but it's fine. I don't look crazy. I'm going to be fine for my wedding, which is what we wanted. My next appointment to see my surgeon isn't till November, but I'll get this video up before then. I don't think there's any, like 10% of swelling. I don't think it's really going to be that noticeable. Not something that I would like keep the video back for. This will be my final check-in for my Rhinoseptoplasty journey. I pray to God that I never have to film an addition to this because I don't want to have to go through a third. That would just be like an absolute nightmare. So hopefully this will be my last entry and this chapter closed for my Rhinoseptoplasty journey. I hope you found this video helpful. I really wanted to make sure that I was putting something out there that showed all sides of what a rhinoseptoplasty is, so you are prepared. As you would have seen, my journey has definitely not been smooth sailing. Having to go through 2 surgeries, and the second one was definitely a lot worse than I thought it was going to be, and the recovery time was a lot longer for me than I expected. To this date, sometimes I still, if I get pressed on my rib in certain spots, it still Oh, actually, speaking of that, I should probably show you my scar. This is what my scar is looking like now. Ooh. So this is what my scar is looking like now. I hope you guys can see it. So it's really nothing to worry about. Like, I'm not concerned by that at all. Pretty much my bra comes down to here. So you can barely even see it at all anyway. So it's not something that I'm concerned with at all, but that's just a scar update for you. I haven't used actually any bio oil or anything on it at all, but if you are concerned about that scar, perhaps using a bio oil or something to help improve scars, you might notice an improvement. For me, I'm not really bothered by it whatsoever. It's so far from anything that I'm concerned with. I actually don't mind the scar, so I'm leaving it as is. If you did find this video helpful and stuck around to the end, leave me a big like, thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of the week, and I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye guys.